Hello YouTube, CGL's New Jersey Collectibles here with another flea market seller video. In this video, Dad and I are going to set up as sellers at the New Jersey Meadowlands Flea Market, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's going to come out better than the first one that I did. That one was kind of an experimental video for me, and kind of for, I don't want to say for YouTube in general because I don't know. I know one of you guys in the comment section did recommend I watch somebody else's seller videos. Just from my experience, the guys that I watch and the channels that I'm interested in and all the things that I watch, I don't see a lot of people doing like seller videos, like setting up as a selling booth and showing their sales. Everybody that I do watch records themselves buying, and I do that too because I really enjoy that. I think that's more interesting, just in general. But I do think throwing the seller videos in just add another element to the channel that I'm really excited to be tackling. Like I said, I do think this one came out better than the last one. The last one was my first one, and it was kind of an experimental video. I was really kind of seeing how it was going to come out, and this time I think it's going to come out pretty good. So the plus for this week, as opposed to the week that we did earlier, a couple weeks ago, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we showed up at 6:30 in the morning. We did not actually get a spot until 8:30 in the morning, and we did not get set up until 9 o'clock. And that was not part of the plan. I wanted to be set up earlier, like before 7 a.m. This week is going to work out better because I purchased the spot in advance. So we can just show up, show the guy that we paid, and start setting up. We already have a spot and everything ready to go. So hope you guys enjoy this video. I think it's going to come out better than the first one, and I think it's going to be really enjoyable. Thank you to everybody that does show up throughout the video to buy stuff and just say hello. Really appreciative. And before I forget, one of our guys in the video, our friend Mike, who is a subscriber to the channel, he stopped by the booth while I was out walking around, and I made my way back, and he was talking to my dad. He did purchase comics. I did not get that on camera because I wasn't there, but he did purchase a bunch of books from us. But he did go out of his way to go looking around the flea market, found this book here, Walt Disney Showcase, The Rescuers, and he gave it to my dad and I as a gift. But I mean, he bought it for interest in knowing that my dad likes stuff like this, and it was a really cool gift. It was so unexpected and beyond thoughtful. So really appreciate that, Mike. Thank you for making the day more enjoyable than it already was. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Thanks, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, did I buy those?
Yeah, Star Wars last time.
Working.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, it's always exciting when you get them working, you know?
That's awesome.
Green.
$2. Greener's $2. Yeah, that's unopened right there.
Yeah, no, it's that's awesome. Cool. That's awesome to hear. Yeah. Working. Oh yeah, and whatever pieces I needed, I got them, put them on. You know. It's
nice.
It's always fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad it worked.
Oh yeah, you never know. You know.
Cool.
Give me a price if I take all those.
All right, let me see what we got here. So just so you know, the one that you grabbed was marked 30. I don't know if you were aware of that. but the number I got for all of them was 150.
That's what it adds up to.
If you want to do 120, what are you thinking?
Like 80 bucks.
80 bucks. I can't do 80. I could do an even 100. That's a 33% off sticker price discount.
I'm aware. If you want to do 90, I'll do 90.
I gotta stay pat at 100.
Okay, no problem.
And just let me know.
Thanks.
2 for $1.
$2 for $1.
Or if you want to take the whole box, throw me an offer.
Okay. $2 for $1. This guy was so familiar.
That is Capcom. I don't know if you ever played like Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter or anything. Street Fighter. That's it.
The fat dude,
Yeah, he would hug you. The sumo wrestler.
Yeah, the ho 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 ho.
Yeah.
What do you ask for this?
I'd take $2 for him.
I'll take it. It's ridiculous. Getting crazy. Ah, right. There we go. Woo. Nah, I don't like the vintage one. But thank you, sir.
If you want to do
Good price.
$40 for everything.
40.
Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. And you want a bag for all this stuff?
Yeah, no.
You good?
What's the best you can do on this stuff here?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. I'll do $20.
20.
It's 21. $3 each. How's it going?
All right. Are the books marked or are they all the same?
Every book is marked on the back. Pretty much green stickers are 2, blue stickers are 3, yellow stickers are 5, red stickers are 10, and these here are individually priced.
Would you do 60 for everything?
What is that including?
Stuff that you said.
This stuff here too?
Yeah.
You mean this set also?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do 60 for everything. Yeah.
Do you have a big bag or something though?
That is a good question. A big bag. If you want to take the box.
I'll pick them back up.
Okay. If you want to take the box, we could do.
Variant thing, and I turned around and I said, go get that graded, man, that thing's worth twice as much. Oh, there it is.
How's it going? We went ahead and got that graded. It's submitted.
Get that graded.
That was a good catch.
Thank you. And you did. I think you commented back to me.
We
like,
did.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's at works. I mean,
I enjoy the comments more than anything. We get such great feedback. That was like just a great comment.
You know, it was just funny. I just bought one of the Journey into Mysteries. I saw the video last week, I think, of when you bought it. You know, and I kept saying, yeah, because you were like, it's in bad shape, but, and I'm like, just to say you have it, and that's exactly why I just bought it.
Absolutely.
I have like maybe 2 Journey and Mysteries, but now I got 2 more because I bought two of yours.
Very nice.
And just to say I had it, you know.
100 long boxes, you said?
Yeah, about 100, a little bit more.
Wow.
He might start selling soon. He might start selling.
You have them all in your house or in a storage unit?
In the basement. I finally have them all together. I lived from apartment to apartment. So I had storage units. I had my friend's garage. I had some with me. And I got married, and we finally bought a house about 11, 12 years ago.
Very nice.
Finally had them all together. And
That's
2 months
nice.
after we moved in, I had a flood.
Oh my God.
And I had them up on pallets.
Right.
You know, trying to be careful. Yeah, it was sewage. I lost all the bottom boxes because, you know, stuff that was unbagged got contaminated.
Right,
So
right.
I lost about 3,000-4,000 books.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a hurt. And nothing was really in order because it had been all over the place. So I got holes in the collection that I'm still trying to figure out 10 years later.
That's still a heck of a collection though. That's a lot of inventory there.
I said, you know, I'm going to have the E-Rod press some stuff for me, and he's going to send it out. I've never sent anything out to get graded.
Us too, yeah. It's our first time doing it.
I told him, I said, I bought my first graded book from E-Rod about 2 months ago. And my wife, just for my birthday, bought me 2 more, so I own 3 graded books finally.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's great.
I never did that before. I told him I read every single thing I have in my basement. I read.
He's like me. I still like to pull the book out.
That's why I laughed when I saw some of the Scooby-Doos in here, and that's when it started clicking in my head. I'm like, wait a minute. Because you don't put him on camera too much, so you don't get to see him now.
No.
You see his feet, you see his waist, that's about it.
He's camera shy.
Mike, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mike.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Chris, I like your stuff, man.
Be looking for you in the comments. Thank you.
All right, you got it. Take care, guys.
What do we got? We got some nice ones.
These are Hong Kong.
Yeah, those are cool.
Look at the old ones.
6 cars, $3.
$3
Yeah.
You can still buy plastic bottles of water all day long, but you can't put them in a plastic bag.
You go to the super.
Good. Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Chris, nice to meet you. Looking for, you have a particular interest in anything? You look for any collectibles or stuff?
Comics.
Comic books? Yeah. Check them out. So we got a bunch of stuff. Everything's priced on the back. Like I tell you, they're separated by boxes. So we got the $2 box over there, $3 box, $5 box, $10 box. And these guys here are the better ones. They're individually priced.
Okay.
Anything you see, make an offer. I'll work with you.
Thanks.
26.
And now what's wrong with that one?
Nothing's wrong with this one's $5.
Bruce Springsteen album.
7. Do $5 for the 2.
The 70s too?
Yes, I believe so. 2 for 15. Sure.
Thank you, man.
I'll do that.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. YouTube. YouTube. Yeah. I got a YouTube channel. I post comic books, toys, all sorts of stuff. I post all my times at the flea market and everything.
Cool.
So
You buy stuff too?
absolutely, absolutely, always
Thank you,
buying.
brother. Thank you, man.
Awesome.
Anything else you like that? Vintage?
Nothing vintage sealed.
How about that Rambo? How much that?
Rambo will take 5 on them. 10.
5, brother.
5.
10. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You want a bag?
Yeah, please. We good?
Just that.
Take it, yes. No, haven't changed. Thank you.
No problem.
Costell. I mean, we were watching all that 30s and 40s stuff like it was yesterday.
Well, the amazing thing is when we were seeing it in the 70s, Abbott and Costello was only 20 years old.
That's right.
That's like a show from the year 2000 today.
That's true. That's
You know?
true.
And they were looking, but TV kept Three Stooges in the limelight, Abbott and Costello.
Little Rascals. That's
Little
1930s
Rascals,
stuff. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
The Warner
that's all
Brother
there.
cartoons, a lot of them are from the 40s.
Yeah, and there's so much out there, and they're finding more. Like one show when I was younger, I don't know if you've heard not the Marvel Avengers, the other Avengers.
The Avengers. Yeah.
With, right, with
Very
Patrick
cool.
McNee, Diana Rigg, but in like the 1990s, they found Diana Rigg was like the fourth season of the show.
Right.
What's up?
What's going on?
How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Good
Fine.
day so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. What'd you find? Anything good?
Not really.
Nothing much.
Bunch of like beat up sneakers, pretty much. What about you? Anything good?
I walked around.
Recently, you found some cool Spider-Man comics?
Yeah. I walked around today though. I didn't find anything. I was
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, especially with next 2 weeks being close too. Yeah, you're thinking.
I had stuff for you if you were interested in it. I have old 49ers jackets,
Yeah,
like
if you
original
want.
like 80s and 90s stuff.
Yeah, if you want to send pictures or something.
I'll send you a picture. I looked up the one. I know it's pretty good. It's like an all gold like metallic jacket. It's like
Oh, it says 49ers on the
Yeah.
back spelled out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had that before.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah.
None of them have the thumb cancer, right?
this one has the thermos. That's why it's priced a little higher. If you want to shoot me,
I notice? Okay.
yeah. If you want to shoot me an offer on it, feel free.
I was actually using Spider.
That's a good idea with the charging pouch. I never thought of that.
The battery goes so fast on that.
Yeah, you gotta grab a couple.
The 228-1234, is that the
Oh,
business?
that's a store. So
Okay.
I'll give you the one you can text. See if you want to text me. And then yeah, whatever you find, bro. Check it out.
Awesome. What's going? You got anything on the schedule? Any like events or anything coming up?
Not really, man. There's a sneaker event that coming up in the end of the month in Wildwood,
Okay.
but it's on a Saturday, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Honestly, I want to start checking out like comic book and toy events and card shows and stuff. Cause like I see at those sometimes people bring jerseys and random stuff that you never. Yeah.
And so we went to a toy show the other day. A guy had comic books, and he was like really reasonable with the prices. So it's like if you go to a comic show, you're not going to get those prices.
That's what I've heard about like card shows. Like you'll see jerseys hanging out, people not really, you know what I mean?
What'd you get in that? Gotcha.
Which is pretty awesome. I'll let you do your thing, bro. I'll see you soon.
I'll see. I'll text you those pictures.
Perfect, man.
You too. There you go. What else? What else are you looking at?
I would take 20 for both of you.
The $6 Million Man? Yeah, sure. I'll take 10 for it.
Is it all in there?
I believe it is. Let's double check. Let's see what's on there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That looks complete. Got all the pieces here. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Honestly, I paid this shit, but for my collection and my stuff. Thanks, bro.
There we go.
Thank you, brother.
There you go. Enjoy it.
How much is this?
$5.
$5?
Yeah.
What's that?
The Boy Scout single set.
Does it, is that its container?
It's in there. Yeah, it's. I'm not sure what to make of that, but it's interesting. I bought it because I thought it was cool. $5, yeah.
Still $5.
You want it back for anything for that?
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Sure. If you want, I'll give you my number. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Enjoy it.
Taking 20 for these?
Yeah, that'll work. Do 20. Want a bag?
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I have the thermos for this, but not the one.
You have the thermos. Nice.
You have the thermos. This one? I'm gonna kick myself if I don't. Just making sure it's all packed. Yeah, I'll grab
That's
this.
good. All right. Sweet. Want a bag for it?
Yeah. That, otherwise I'll look like a dork carrying it by the handle. I actually brought my lunch here today. I brought water.
I'm glad it's getting completed. Somebody's got the thermos.
I've had the thermos for 3 years, and you know what it is? I just refuse certain things to buy on eBay.
Absolutely. No, I feel the same way.
The way people have been shipping, I mean, I do selling on eBay, but I ship. But
Right.
Some of the stuff that people, how they send it to you. It's
Oh
like,
God.
Oh my God.
I got these, like all these cars here, these Captain America ones, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I bought them, they all looked really nice and decent. The guy ships them in an envelope with no card.
Just a padded envelope.
A padded envelope. It came back, they were all crushed. I was like, what do you want me to do? He's like, just keep them, I'll give you a full refund.
Well,
I was like,
as a buyer, you're entitled to that.
yeah,
You know?
it's just like, oh my God, like how do you pack this into an envelope and say, you know what, it's gonna be fine, it's good.
I've had people package crappy little, not crappy, good trades or whatever, and they put it in a shipping thing, not even a bubble, and you get it, and it's like
There's a lot of problems with eBay, but like you said, I like to sell on there.
The stuff in,
yeah, me too.
Man.
No problem. Enjoy it.
Wait, where did you get?
I'll take this.
That's a cool pop-up book, huh?
Man, that's so eye-catching, these pop-ups, huh?
It's so cool.
Thank you, sir.
No
What's your
problem.
name?
Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, would you be able to do these two for the team?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We could do that. What is that? A Human Torch also? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Those are good. Yeah, those are good ones.
Fantastic.
Want a bag?
Oh yeah, if you got one, please.
Thank you. Have a good one. All right, made it over. I don't think I ever asked you, what do you really look for? What's your collectible niche?
Mine? I like weird stuff, you know, like My personal collection is probably worthless, honestly. Right? Because I like things like I'm a former Marine, so like anything like Iwo Jima or anything in Marines, I buy that.
Okay.
I like the Spider-Man 300 homage. Those I like those. Like the human fly. I got that whole collection.
Really, you're a big human fly guy,
huh? Took me a while to get that, so I'm like proud of that one, you know. But it's worthless, pretty much. You know?
Nice.
But yeah, I like to. I actually do most of the ones my bigger issues I get on online on auctions. Then I send back at graded. You know?
Right.
I find that to be the best. I mean, I make the most money doing that.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you ever go on online auctions? No.
Rarely.
Like
Rarely.
High bid, a proxy bid.
I check them out, but I every time I go to get something, it's like that's the stuff that gets bid up a lot. I never really buy anything from there too much.
Or it's a week away. You're like,
You forget about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Some stuff I see, it's like they list it for like a month, so it's like the auction goes on for like a month.
I'm like, what is this? I mean, yeah. And you see the price tag, you're like, oh, bid now.
And forget it. You know, that's a dream.
But I mean, if I find certain issues on there, I'll follow it, and I'll, you know, because a lot of people online they won't. If it's, you know, say it's like I got like a X-Men 4, right? So I paid over $1,000 for it. So people online aren't going to put that kind of money on something that they're not seeing, you know?
That's very true.
So, but I'm looking at it like that's like 9.8. That's an $11,000 comic.
Right.
So I'll take my chances.
Right.
Because regardless, so I got it, came back 6.0. So.
And just getting it graded increases the value of it tremendously.
Right, yeah, if you bring it to auction, if you go, you know, bring it to auction, man, I'd say they get some astronomical.
Absolutely.
Prices on it,
Absolutely.
Especially like the 9.8s. Like I just sent out like 10 9.8s of Something's Killed the Children. I get they're 9.8. So and a couple of those issues are worth like $500 already. You know.
Wow.
So maybe I'll send them to auction or whatever. But yeah, but
take these. So 16. You want to do 15? Sure you don't want to do this?
It's a little high for me.
We'll do 25.
25.
We'll make it what's that? An even 40?
40. Alright, okay.
Good? I want to get these in the hands of people that want them.
I got you.
You got it.
Thanks, man.
Have a good one. You want a bag?
No, I got it. Thank you.
$4. Let's do that. Thank you. Enjoy them. Let me see.
I don't know how many.
How about 25? We'll do that. Nah, I gotta stay at 25. There's a lot in there.
Thank you. I gotta go around and come back here.
Come around, come back, and think about it. Think about it.
Thank you.
12, right?
14. 14. That's as low as I can go.
Okay, 14.
I appreciate the effort, though.
We don't lack effort.
20. There's $1.
He give me $2 more. 22. 22. Cause he give you $2. He don't have more. I try to get more for him. Maybe next show I come here, I give you more.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
You
We'll
have
do
a
that.
bag?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I don't take you back. Okay, I'm just gonna take it.
Thank you.
Have a.
Some for me. I bring to Brazil.
Oh, very cool.
They cannot buy too much over there. It's very cool. Thank you.
Enjoy that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, guys.
What is this?
Lightsaber.
Why do no light? Oh.
You gotta do the motion.
And just hold one of those buttons. There you go. Look at that.
How much?
Asking 10.
Well, but I don't think that's really.
That's a nice one.
I like collecting them.
You like it? That's a hard one to find. So I'll give you the history on that. So that came out after the first movie, the Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and that was only available in Disney. So you couldn't buy that at a store. So only a certain number of kids had that.
Is 10 the lowest you'll do?
The lowest I would take is 8. If you want to do $8. Would you like a bag?
No, we're okay. How much for Wiley cake?
Wiley. I'm asking 5. If you want to shoot me an offer, feel free.
Take 3.
Take 4. That's a nice one. You don't. There's not too many Thundercat toys floating around at flea markets. That's a good one.
And now we have Wiley cat.
Nice.
Wiley kid.
That's very nice.
Now we have 2 of them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Sorry.
Have a good one. You got cool stuff. Do 10 for all this?
Yes, I'll do 10 for that. Oh, you got a nice X-Wing in there. That's a Power of the Force one?
I think so, right? Or no, is it original?
Oh no, yeah, that looks
The original,
more original, yeah.
Power Force didn't light up. I'm
Yeah.
sure it doesn't work. But
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
think I have some of the parts at home.
Very nice.
I'm sure this is missing parts, right?
It's missing a headpiece here, like a latch.
Yeah, try to.
Maybe something goes in here. I have no idea. It's pretty complete. The gun's always missing on them. It's got the gun.
Yeah, or the canopies. I know I have some of them.
There
Well,
you
thank
go.
you.
Would you like a bag?
And blue is what, bro?
3. $3, yeah.
If I make a pile, will you work with me?
Absolutely, yeah. The more the better.
Got it.
What's going on? How are you?
Good, good.
How'd you end up doing today? Good. Good, good. Hey,
So
as much as I wanted it to be good.
no, man.
So let's do $10 for everything. How about that? That's a good deal?
Good deal?
I'll give you the car for free.
Nice deal. Same? Okay, but you gotta give him the money.
Thank you. You want a bag? Let me just see.
No, we have
Okay.
So we got 10 on this guy.
You're at 10 on that. You're at 49 here.
Okay. let me
So
see
we're
what
at 59 right now.
You got a bag, bro?
Yeah.
This one's here. There you go. So I don't lose any pieces.
Absolutely.
Hold it here. Got that. So that's 10. Let me pop through here real quick. I'm just gonna see if there's anything I'm gonna yank.
Okay.
I should take this one.
Sounds good.
Kids have no idea what this is. You know, I found them in the dollar store. 3 packs.
There you go. Have a good one. Enjoy. 10.42.
Okay. What's the price on this about?
The X-Wing and the Dagobah, I would do $5 each, or $10 if you want to take both of them. And they're all the parts are there to it.
I got a lot of X-Wings. Alright, cool. Let me get, could you do 40 for everything? Where are we at, 42?
42, let's do 40, yeah, that's
sounds good,
plenty
right?
fair.
Sounds good, bro. You have a $10 bill, man?
I do.
Thank you, bud. Oh, these guys in here. Oh, you got that, it's in that bag right there?
What's that? Yeah, it's in here.
Quad racer? Thanks.
Yep. Here's 10 back.
Yo.
Have a good one,
Thanks,
man.
See you
Enjoy.
later, bro. Be good, man. Thank you. I'm gonna.
What do we got? Nice. Always curious what people are getting. Got the good stuff.
How much? What are you doing?
$10.
Pony stuffed animal.
Oh, that's
Sorry, I
great.
just.
Would you like a bag?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Want to do it?
Yeah. I think my brother would like it.
Oh, it's really cool. And it used to be a Barnes & Noble exclusive, so you can only get it there. And I just think that's the coolest thing.
Actually, this is really, really cool.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's worth that price. Yeah.
Have a good one.
All right, guys, so to wrap up the day, to kind of summarize everything, It was a really, really, really good day at the flea market. I mean, it blew the last one. The last one was a good day overall. The first flea market that we went to as sellers a couple weeks ago, it was a good day overall. It was hot, but it was a good day overall. We met some great people that day. But today topped it, and it wasn't even like a close second. You know, it was undoubtedly a much better day. Starting with the fact that we were able to get up at 6:30 in the morning, get there for 6:30 in the morning, I should say, set up for 7. And everything is ready to go. So that was super. That went according to plan, and just by sheer happenstance, we happened to get more sales in that early part of the day, just like I thought I would. We were also located closer to the center. We were not in the last row. There were rows behind us. Obviously action on both sides of us. Our original plan was to set up with Dolph. He's a comic book dealer that's been featured on this channel many, many, many times. Comic books, sports cards, and all other kinds of collectibles. His YouTube channel is Junkyard Breaks. If you haven't been there, please feel free to check it out because he's got some really good stuff on there. He was supposed to set up in the spot right next to us, so we were trying to do like a collector's area for comic books, trading cards. I was bringing obviously toys, action figures, lunch boxes. Unfortunately, he has so much stuff that he was not able to transport it all. He didn't have the transportation to get all his stuff here, so that's great news for the future. Lets us know that he has a lot of stuff on the way, and I'm sure he's going to figure out a way to get the transportation thing figured out. And we don't have this flea market for the next 2 weekends, but we do have the last weekend, and I'm already paid for, already getting ready to set up there, and he's also paid for. Possibly we might be able to merge that and finally get our side-by-side neighbor selling booth. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully that actually happens. It'll make a great video, make everything more enjoyable. So that's super cool. Let me think. Some things that happened at the flea market. I'll start off right off the bat with the first interaction I had with a customer. It didn't go exactly how I thought it would, but it's okay, because, you know, the guy ended up pulling a bunch of books out, asking for a discounted price, ended up not being able to come to terms on the price and put everything back. That's okay because people did show up later in the day and pulled some of the same books out. Just keep in mind that my goal is always, when I set up as a seller, it's always to try to move stuff. Now, that doesn't mean I want to give it away. That does not mean I want to just give it away at the cheapest price possible. Especially when it's good stuff, especially when we're talking Silver Age Marvel books or anything like that, you know, really nice, like my complete lunch boxes with thermoses and everything. I'm not looking to give the stuff away. I'm definitely trying to get as much money as I can out of it at the time of the transaction. And for me, I always feel like I'm willing to work with anybody that wants to throw an offer out. Just an example, if I have $50 on something and you say $30, I'm probably not going to take it. But I will probably say $40. And if you want to work with me at 40 and we can I'll come down 10, you come up 10, we'll make the deal happen, guys. I really, really, really want to try to make deals happen. So just the first the first customer that came up as I was selling, he pulled out a bunch of books, a lot of our Gold Key, Silver Age Space books. He had a couple Marvel books in there, a bunch of $2 and $3 stuff, but a lot of stuff was like 10 bucks and all. And he ended up pulling it out. The sticker price on everything was $150. So, I mean, right away, we're talking significant amount of money for a flea market transaction, 150 bucks. He asked me what's the best price I can do on it, and I give myself a little wiggle room, but I say 120. That's taking, you know, $30 off. That's taking 20% off the initial sticker price. I'm thinking that that's a fair offer, and I know he's going to counteract, and right away he does. He's like, nah, I can only do about 80. Now, 80 right off the bat, that's not going to work for me because that's almost half. And like I said, it's not a blowout sale. You know, I'm not trying to get rid of everything, especially since he did grab some pretty good stuff. So the way it went is, I think I said I would be able to come down to 100. So now, just from my perspective, I started off at 150 and cut it right down to 120 right off the bat. Did I cut it down too far right off the bat? Maybe. But like I said, I'm trying to get the sale done. And he seems like an interested buyer. I mean, he pulls out some nice stuff, so he seems like an interested buyer. This is early in the morning, so I know he's looking for better stuff. And he says that the best he could do is 90, and I'm saying the best I can do is 100, because at 100, I'm taking 33% off. I'm taking $50 off of a $150 sticker price. And yeah, I mean, could I budge for the 90? I mean, maybe some guys would. to me, I came down significantly, and you did not come up enough to kind of meet me in a happy spot where we can both be happy with the price. So it just didn't work out. But I had a lot of other guys that on items that either, you know, wanted, they just paid the sticker price, which makes it easier for everybody. I mean, if I'm happy with the price that I have it listed at, and you're happy paying that works. I did have a guy that was looking at one of my Strange Tales books. I don't have, I know I have another copy. It was just purchased in the last video where I was at the Wayne Toy Show, and I found the Strange Tales with Doctor Strange on it. He pulled it out. I had it marked at $30, which is kind of a, you know, it's a little bit higher of a price, but the book was in pretty good condition. It might have been a fine or a fine minus. He pulled out a bunch of other books that I think amounted to like $15, and then he had the $30 Strange Tales book, and he was going to put it back, and I said, you know, I'm trying to get the sale done. I'm like, you're putting this one back? And he's like, yeah, it's $30 a little too much for me. I'm like, well, how about 25? Let's just make it even $40 for everything. And he was like, you know what, fine, that's a good deal. So that makes me more than happy, because that's one where, you know, I'm getting a good price. I'm definitely I'm getting more than I paid for the book, and I'm making somebody else happy. I'm able to bring the price down a little bit, and able to get the transaction done. I don't want people to walk away from things just because the initial sticker price is high, you know? A great example of that is my my Land of the Giants lunchbox. It is complete with the thermos. It's old school. I believe it's late 60s. I think it's 68 or 69. It does have a missing handle. The handle on top is missing. To me, that doesn't really matter too much, because the handle is probably the easiest part to replace. Obviously the box is in great condition, not a lot of rust. The thermos is in great condition. It's not broken or cracked or anything. And I have a $75 asking price on that, and I think that's a pretty fair number right from the start. But if somebody were to offer me, you know, money for it, 50, 60 bucks, I'd probably move off my $75 sticker price to get that deal done. But I don't want people to, you know, I don't want people to see $75 and immediately say, it's done. You know, I can't pay that. Like I said, some guys have made offers that were too low and couldn't come to an agreement on it. But I always do not want people to just shy away from the sticker price. That's why when the guy put the book away for $30, I immediately said, how about 25? Let's just do 20. I'll take $5 off for you. So that's always a big plus for me. I love making sales. I love making sales, because to me, if you make a sale, you're coming to compromise with another person for mutual benefit. And I love that. Like, I just love the idea of that. I love the idea that I'm getting a price that I'm happy with, and you're getting an item that you're happy paying for. That's what I try to do when I buy, and that's hopefully the feelings other people get when I'm selling and they're buying from me. Just you're meeting in a good spot, and everything's working out pretty good. So that's really great. Happy to do so many transactions. We definitely did a lot more transactions in total than the last time. And some of the cooler transactions, the first flea market trip from a couple weeks ago, I don't think I had that many little kids come to my stand and look at stuff. Maybe somebody passed by and just kind of like pointed at something and anything like that. But to me, the coolest ones were the little girl whose dad was playing with the Darth Maul double-bladed lightsaber that I just bought at the flea market for a couple weeks ago. I bought it for $5. I was asking $10 for it, and for me, like, could I put it on eBay and maybe get 20 for it? Sure, but I think it's such a cool item, and it attracts people, so I'd rather take it to my booth and just try to peddle it along for a small profit there. And what happened was great, because the little girl and her dad, they put it back, but then some other kid and his dad came up, and both son and father were interested in items. I forgot if the dad wanted the Wile E. kit or the Wile E. cat. I don't remember which one I had. But I brought one of the Thundercats figures from the 80s. I had it marked at $5. We settled on $4. And the kid was interested in the lightsaber. He told me that he collected lightsabers, and I told him, well, that's a great one to have. Not a lot of kids are going to have that one. And I asked $10 for it, and he asked me, you know, what's the lowest can you do any better on the price? And just because he was a kid and because he was asking the question, I gave him my bottom dollar at $8, and that was probably as low as I was gonna go. Even if he said 7, I probably would have stuck at 8, just because, you know, I got to make it tough, a little bit tough on him. But we didn't even get that far in the negotiation, so that's good. I'm glad he, you know, he definitely had a good eye for a little kid. He was probably somewhere between like 10, 11, or 12 years old, and he had a great eye, able to spot that Darth Maul lightsaber. And Dad had a great eye also, able to spot 80s Thundercat toys in my case. So that was really cool to see a father and son, obviously, you know, because I'm a father and son duo on this channel, so it's super cool to be able to make that transaction work. Anything else? Other than that, I just gotta say, like, the people that showed up to this flea market and showed up to my booth, amazing. Each and every one of you guys. A lot of people that don't even know that I had a YouTube channel, they were fascinated just to see the camera, and some people didn't even ask, they didn't even bother. Like, it's like, for me, if I walked up to somebody and they had a camera on their chest, like, I'd be like kind of curious a little bit. But some people just, like, they're just used to it, I guess. I guess everybody's filming things nowadays, so people just take it in stride. But that's really cool. I handed my card out to a bunch of people, so hopefully people check out the channel. If you were featured in this video by any chance, please, you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know who you were, and let me know if you bought anything, because I'm always more than happy to hear that. And I'm so grateful that it's just such a great crowd. Like, you know, there wasn't anybody that made the day worse. Everybody that came up to the booth made the day better, and that was a great feeling. And obviously, like, Mike stopping by, buying some books, and then going out and gifting my dad and I a book, like, that was super cool. I had other sellers that, because I was walking around at the flea market also while I was there, so I had other sellers the booths I was going to, and I was buying stuff from them, and then they came over and bought stuff from me. It's like, you can't beat that. Like, that's what it's all about. It's all about community. It's all about, you know, kind of being able to work together, and you know, just being able to share your stuff. I mean, that's it. That's what it's all about. So that was great. The numbers, I have the numbers on my phone. I'll post it up here, hopefully, because some of you guys, I'm sure, will be interested in that. So the numbers for the day was, in total sales, or I shouldn't say total sales, the total money that I walked out with in my pocket, I walked out with $764. Okay, now I had brought $145 in change, and the table cost me $105 for the day. So by deducting that stuff, you know, you can see what my total profit was on the day. That's obviously not including the price that I paid for some of the items, but it's hard because some stuff I bought years ago, like a lot of my Star Wars stuff, you know, I haven't bought Star Wars stuff in years because it's too expensive. But some of the stuff that I bought years ago at, like, I mean, when I was a kid buying at the flea market, I didn't pay more than $10 for it. Like, for me, paying more than $10 for an item was like going way overboard. So a lot of the stuff I bought was between $1 and $10. I'm estimating in total, I probably spent maybe close to $200. It's somewhere between like $150 and $250 for everything there. So at the end of the day, pretty much doubling my money on a lot of my stuff. For me, what was surprising, just if anybody's interested in this part of the feedback, for me, what was surprising in sales was the better comic books. The better comic books that were marked $10 and up, I think sold better than the comic books that were all marked below $10. So the $5 books, I had some $5 Amazing Spider-Mans in there, low grade, like really low grade, but nobody even kind of like sniffed at them, so I was kind of surprised at that. And then my $2 and $3 boxes, they had some deals in them. I mean, some guys that, obviously there were some people that picked through that I didn't see, because I was out at the time, and there were some people that did buy $2 and $3 comics, you know, especially people that bought in bulk, which we had a couple of those guys. But it just seemed like, to me, the $10 and up books were the best sellers as far as just percentage. So I think about almost half of the books that I had been, maybe not half, I should say maybe like a quarter of the books that I had priced out individually. So anything above $10 I priced out individually. About a quarter of those books sold, as opposed to, you know, a quarter of my $2 books did not sell. So that was super cool. It was interesting to see that. A lot of my Star Wars stuff sold. I have a lot more, so no need to worry about bringing more ammunition next time. Things that, And the diecast cars sold amazing. I mean, I even had a $10 General Lee in my case that I did not think, because it was in rough shape, I did not think anybody was going to even ask about that. And some guy bought it for 10 bucks. So I was really, really happy to see that. I did have some other cars in there that might have been priced a little high, just based off their condition, but I'm not, you know, I'm not too big into the car market to kind of know. So I kind of just put like rough General 5 and $8 and $10 stickers on everything. Some stuff I know is worth that, and some stuff I might be a little high on. So maybe next time I'll lower the price on some of those a little bit that are in worse shape. But those sold really, really well. I'll tell you what I do have that I'm kind of curious to see what kind of attention they would get, because I know on eBay, I know I can sell these figures for between $20 and $25 on eBay, and I'm talking about my 1990s Marvel Toy Biz X-Men's or Marvel superheroes. I have some really nice ones that are in really nice packages that are really nice characters, like the X-Men characters. A lot of Fantastic Four. I sold some Fantastic Four guys in this video that I sold them for 15 bucks, 2 figures. I had them marked at 10 bucks a piece. The guy offered 15 and I said, yeah, let's do that. I can bring those because I could sell them on eBay for 20 bucks. Let's just say I can sell them on eBay for $20 to $25. But it's to ship a figure like that, you know, it's going to cost me at least $8 to $9 to ship it, plus everything else that gets involved with it. And you know, so if I can bring them to the flea market and put 10, 15, or even $20 stickers on some of the nicer ones and get some sales that way, I'd be interested to see if people would even you know, consider that, if they would even look at those prices. I do have a lot of other interesting stuff that I don't know how it'll do. I do have some really vintage board games, Underdog, James Bond, Monster Squad board games. I did sell my $6 Million Man board game, which I was more than happy to get rid of, because for the last 3 years that I've been going to the flea market, I've been taking that thing with me. So some guy bought it, had it marked at 15, he offered 10, done deal. You know, you're the only person that's asked about it, so yeah, I'm gonna get that deal done. Somebody bought my pinball, atomic pinball thing that I bought at the flea market a couple months ago. This was going back a little bit. I bought it for 5 bucks. It was one of those things that I bought it for 5 bucks because 5 bucks was a great price for it. But when I brought it home, I was like, what am I gonna do with it? Like, it's too big to ship. It's nothing like name brand. It's not like a superhero thing or anything like that. It's just atomic pinball from the late 80s in the box. Like, 5 bucks is a great price on it. I was able to drag it to the flea market and I stuck $10 on it, and somebody was more than happy to pay 10 bucks for it. So yeah, I'm happy to get that thing out of there. It's one of those things that I definitely, it wasn't one of my better buys, just from, it was one of those things like, if it wasn't $5, I wouldn't have bought it. If the guy was like 10 bucks or 8 bucks or 6 bucks, I probably would have just said no, but because it was $5, I was like, yeah, I gotta buy it for 5 bucks. So that was great. Oh, records sold great. I didn't put a lot of record sales into the video because a lot of guys were just picking out like $2 and $3 records, and so I didn't have the patience to edit down each and every transaction. But I have some great records, because a lot of the stuff that I had stickered at kind of $5 and up, that stuff sold pretty good. And I know we have a pretty good record market at our flea market. For those of you that don't know, you know, I'm obviously comic books, toys, and even some trading cards, but we do have some great vintage vinyl record sales. A lot of people bring stuff like that, and a lot of people bring good stuff. I've bought some, and I have a nice collection. Some stuff is not for sale, like my vintage blues records, not for sale. Those might go to my grave, and you know, I'm saying that right now at 23 years old, so you know, that's how passionate I am about those. But I do have a lot of rock stuff that, you know, I love it. But for the right price, would I part with it? Yes. So I'll take it to the flea market and see maybe if I can get the right price for it. I'll bring it obviously incrementally. I won't bring it all at once, but incrementally I'll bring it and just see how it goes. So I do have one more sale date that I believe is Saturday, July 30th. That's my last day on paper that I'll be selling. You guys enjoy these videos because you're not going to see a whole lot more of them. The number is limited. For those of you that are interested, that have not noticed, on my eBay page, I do have some nice comic book lots up for sale right now. I do have a lot of Bronze Age Spider-Man up for sale. It's kind of the big thing I did this week was make some nice small batches of Bronze Age Spider-Man. Kind of broke them up by grade, so I have like a low grade batch, a mid grade batch, and a higher grade batch. along with some other stuff too. I mean, obviously I'm posting stuff every week. Stuff gets bought and posted and sold, and you know, all sorts of stuff that goes on there. I can't really give you a rhyme or reason for it. It's kind of whatever I have in front of me right now, which right now, actually, if you want kind of a preview into what might be going up next, I have a low-grade copy of Amazing Spider-Man 78 first appearance of the Prowler. I also have the second appearance, so I don't know when these are going to go up, but they'll be going up soon. And yeah, people ask me why I do my business on eBay, and the biggest reason I do my business on eBay is because of the security reasons. That's what it boils down to. I mean, look, I'm not a big fan of the fees, and I'm not a big fan of, you know, the scammers that are on eBay, but scammers are everywhere. Fees are not my you know, I don't like them. Fee is kind of like a word that's like, oh my, I don't want fees. I do not want fees, but I do want security, and eBay does offer better security as opposed to just random over the phone transactions of I'm going to send you money and I expect my stuff to get sold. I don't mind selling stuff through like Instagram or something like that. That's something I've done in the past, and that's something I might do more of in the future. My thing is buying. I do not buy off of Instagram. I do not buy off of, you know, anything that's trust based, and I guess that's because I have no trust for humanity, but I really don't. I really don't. I know myself. I know that if I were to put this on eBay and I said $50 and somebody said I'll give you $50 for it, and they sent it over to my PayPal or Zelle or whatever it is, whatever kind of app you would use, I would send them that book. You know, I really would. The thing is if I was a, you know, a dirtbag scammer, somebody could send me the $50 for that book. I don't have to send them the book. There's no legal binding document holding me to sending them that book, and they can't get their money back if I choose not to send it. So that's kind of like one of those things I don't like buying, and I just prefer doing the transactions on a secure base like eBay. They do offer pretty terrible customer service, but they offer customer service nonetheless. That's pretty much it. Thank you for everybody that's watched this video, anybody that stuck around for the conversation here at the end. Super stoked to be able to do this again, and July 30th we'll be there setting up. I got some great shows coming up in the future. You know, tomorrow actually on Sunday, whatever the date is, July 12th or something like that. We have the New Jersey Comic-Con. I don't know what it's called exactly. I'm calling it the New Jersey Comic-Con. It was today and Sunday, but I'm just going for Sunday. I was obviously selling all day on today on Saturday, so I'll be going on Sunday and hopefully looking for some good books. And then I have a show in Old Bridge, New Jersey, July 16th. Yeah, Saturday, July 16th. I think it's a one-day show, and that's this upcoming weekend. So looking forward to that. And that's it. I'm done talking. I've been talking for a long time, and my throat kind of hurts from all the talking. So I'm going to leave you guys there. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for everybody that came and spent money at my booth. Thank you for everybody that showed up and said hello. Thank you for everybody that's going to comment good things on this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a good one. See you guys.